What's the most Tory biscuit?
What is the most Tory biscuit?
Hi, I'm Sophie Huskisson and welcome to Party Games, a silly show for serious people. Now I'm joined today by the Green Party MP for Brighton Pavilion, Sian Berry. Welcome, Sian, how are you?
Very excited to be here, Sophie. Thank you so much for having me.
So what does the Sian Berry party look like when you do party?
I used to be the entertainments rep when I was at university, so I used to do very, very involved themed parties. We did one that was a disco themed party, 1970s style. I literally hired out the lit dance floor from Saturday Night Fever and put that in the college.
Oh my God.
Give me a theme and I'm off.
Okay, well, talking of themes and parties, obviously I'm wearing a party hat and I think it would be so unfair if I hadn't got you on. I've got the greenest shade that we've got for
better
the
and
Green
better.
MP. So there you go,
Excellent.
thank you so much.
I'll just put this on. This is actually a Brighton themed colour.
So we're gonna have a big wheel that's gonna pick our games for us. Let's see what we're gonna be playing first. Never have I ever.
Terrifying.
No, it's going to be so fun, I promise. Like I say, we're having the best party ever, always. Never have I ever written a book.
So I have done that. The book was tips on how to be green. So I wrote things like how to be greener in your garden, and I had a lovely illustrator, and there was some cartoons in it. It was lovely set of little books.
So never have I ever owned a house.
I have never owned a house. I'm a renter. I always have been since I left my parents' home. You know, I just don't know if I ever will. It's really, really hard for people to get, on the housing ladder, but just to have some security in your home, it's very, very hard.
You've been quite a champion of renters, I would say.
For self-interested reasons as well as policy reasons.
Renters are paying a lot of money.
We are, and when we're doing that, we're not spending money in the shops or down the pub or on culture, and it'd be so good for the economy to get the money out of landlords' hands and out into the wider world.
Let's do another one. Never have I ever owned a 4x4.
As if.
Well, that's that for you. That's that for you. Never have I ever ran for Mayor of London.
I have done that 3 times. First time was in 2008, where Boris Johnson was one of my opponents. I was quite young, and it was good fun, and I came 4th, and I came back in 2016 and ran and came 3rd when Sadiq Khan came in, and I ran again. It was going to be 2020, but it was 21, and I also came 3rd.
And will we see you go again in the future?
No, I'm done with that now.
Done with
I'm
that?
a Brighton person through and through. Don't know why I didn't do it sooner. Sorry, London.
Better to be by the sea, maybe.
It is so much better.
Never have I ever voted tactically in an election.
I have done that, just the once. So I voted Labour for the London Assembly.
Oh, yeah?
In my constituency, and then on the wider PR vote I voted Green. And the reason I did that is because I particularly wanted to get rid of a particularly obnoxious Conservative who had that seat, and I wanted the Labour candidate who I knew a little bit to win.
Is it something you recommend to people if they're in an election? Think about who's running in their area and maybe vote tactically?
Yeah, no, in general, vote for who you believe in. But if you also might want to vote against somebody you hate, that's what I did.
So are you ready for your next game? Let's give it
Maybe.
a go. Let's give it a go. Let's spin the wheel. Blind rankings. I'll explain. I'm going to give you 5 things in a category and you need to rank them from 1 to 5.
Okay.
But you're not going to know what's coming next. You get it? Yeah?
Maybe.
Our first category is ways to travel.
Okay.
So you're going to rank them 1 being the top, your favourite one to travel, 5 being the least favourite.
Okay.
Taking the bus.
It's number 3.
Number 3.
Yes.
Okay, we're putting it in the middle.
Yes,
taking
we
the
are. There we
bus.
go. That's the strategy.
Helicopters.
5.
5. That's
Yeah.
going down there.
Yeah,
okay.
not getting in a helicopter.
A car.
4.
4. Okay, we've got 1 and 2 left. Cycling.
2.
You've got the top spot left.
Something.
And I hope it's real good for you, Sian.
Heavy train.
Private jet.
Where's train? I was saving it for train.
And that's the beauty of blind ranking.
I
you've got-
accidentally said I will rank private jet first. I would dive guilt getting in one, to be honest. It would be really, really tough.
Why so? Explain to
Well,
me.
I mean, it's a symbol of enormous privilege. It's probably the most wasteful way to travel in terms of carbon emissions. What would I be up to be getting in a private jet? That's just bad all right.
Okay, are you ready for another game?
A different one, yes please, yes.
Okay, let's spin the wheel and see what we have. Okay, looks like we're going to do Ask Me Anything on this round.
Right.
Why did you get into politics?
Despair that anyone else would sort it out, feeling that I had to do something myself about it. I think to feel a bit better about what I was doing in my life.
If you weren't in politics, what would you be doing?
I'd probably be writing in some way. Yeah, I was a copywriter and doing lots of work on psychological behaviour change and things like that. I'd quite like to be some sort of influential writer.
What was your dream job growing up?
I obviously, like most children, I wanted to be on Blue Peter. That was a thing.
Of course.
That was a thing. I don't even have a badge. I failed at that utterly.
What Green Party policy are you most proud of?
Basic income. That's where everybody universally gets a basic income that is enough to live off as part of the state, and you can earn more or you can try and get by on that. It's a policy about respecting the basic human right to having basic material sufficiency, and that is, I think, a basic human right that in a civilised society we ought to be making sure everybody has.
What is the meaning of life?
I think it's leaving things better than you came.
What's the most Tory biscuit?
What is the most Tory biscuit? The mint Viscounts?
I don't think I've ever had one in Viscount.
They're wrapped in green foil, they've got a mint layer, and they are a posh biscuit in
A posh
my
biscuit.
world.
30-second soapbox. So this is where you have 30 seconds to talk about any issue, cause, problem, whatever it might be, for 30 seconds.
I think that childcare should be free and available to absolutely everybody. This is a foundational policy that we're very close to wanting, but isn't quite there. So I've committed to call for there to be free, universal childcare for absolutely everybody that needs it. I think the children are the future. I think that it is investment in national infrastructure, the same way as building any railway or any hospital would be, and it is my mission to get this government to do it.
That was amazing. Great, thank you. Did you enjoy coming on Party Games today,
Yes,
Sian?
I did. It's been lovely.
It's been great to have you
You're
on.
a great host.
You've been a fantastic guest. And thank you so much for watching. This has been Party Games. If you enjoyed it, make sure to like, comment and subscribe. We'll see you next time.